All right, we're here for Shoe Off episode. Do you remember the episode?
I was wondering that myself when you started talking.
I think it's 4.
I think it's 4.
And we'll call this the Woods edition, the camping edition.
Into the Woods or In the Woods, whatever
Into the
that
Woods.
movie is.
Yeah,
whatever
sure.
that movie is.
Stay out of the California Sun edition. I think I learned my lesson the last time.
Oh yeah, we're going through a heat wave right now, so we're in the shade.
All right, so as usual, I know everything about the shoes that we are going to unbox, but the icy hot partner in crime does not.
I know nada.
And the theme of this one is basically hype culture reaching peak ridiculousness and nobody being able to get the shoes that they actually want, so going after whatever shoes they can get. Both of these shoes here, I didn't really want. I didn't expect to actually get, except I tried to enter a draw on sneakers and I got it. And then another one, I tried to enter a draw on N clothing, which I've done for 2 years straight and never hit on anything.
Until now.
And then ended up getting this pair too. So
Okay.
you don't know which is which.
I do
and
not.
you get to make the selection of which one we look at first.
Well, you mentioned that the bottom box opened up, so I'd like to see it open up.
All right, so
I'll hold that.
we'll just flip it. So this box, I was asking my wife earlier today, hey, where's that shoebox go? And she's like, it's right there. And I was like, wait a second, but that box is open. So this box came from Nike sneakers. And Nike sneakers, if you're out there listening, you know, you've already got a problem with people trying to do box checks to see what shoes are in boxes and stealing shoes. You do not want to help people out by using a box where the glue basically just popped off naturally. Now, I don't know if we applied pressure, but basically this whole area did not stick. It just was like open.
Yep.
I think actually the California Sun has stuck it back
that's
together.
what I was thinking. If it was in your trunk.
But it was in my cool house and the glue didn't stick. And so it was open like this. Nobody opened it. And I was like, did somebody try to steal my shoes? Are my shoes even in there? And I checked and they were. But this is a terrible design. You have to tape this down or something. So
I'm glad
here,
the
I'll let
shoes
you
are
do the
there.
honors.
All right. That's a nice box. All right, let's see what we have here. Ooh, some more Sacais. So I don't know if you guys remember the last shoe. These I can dig. These are actually really nice. There's 2 things I think about when I see this shoe. One, I'm only like a size 8.5, 9. So when I see a size, what are these, 11s, 11 and a halves?
11 and a half.
The bigger the shoes are, in my opinion, the harder it is to make them look good. This has a lot going on with the sole, with all these whites. But I think with the contrast and the suede, it actually works. The color combination, brown and red, you know, would have to work for you, but overall, I actually dig these. I'd wear these. They're kind of like lows, red and brown laces, double tongue. But that's interesting. They cut this off on purpose like this. So let me just show this. It's like it's cut off. It's like a mid top that had a razor and just chopped it off, but the tongue survived. And you can see it's just open foam.
So I wasn't quite sure how I wanted this one to play out. I did bring a surprise guest pair of shoes, and I did it for a reason. And it's because when it came time to open these, I was going to explain why I have... Well, Max, you're in the camera.
Yeah.
The producer's walking in front of the camera.
I like them.
No, thank you.
Want them?
I'm good, thanks. The issue I have with these is exactly what you just pointed out. So, I have the high top version of this.
Yep.
And I love this shoe. This is an awesome shoe. Which is why when I see this shoe, I compare it to this shoe and I want to like this shoe, but I'm just like, what the heck happened?
Yep.
This does not look like a complete design. This looks like a shoe where they took this shoe and, as he said, they just cut it off. I mean, that foam area, I know it's intentional, but that's just ridiculous. I can see that getting so wrecked over time.
Oh my gosh, yep.
And it doesn't even, it honestly, I don't even think it really is a straight razor cut because I don't think this shoe is actually that thick in that area.
No, so they did that on purpose.
They did it on purpose. And so my problem is, I love this shoe and I wanted it to be as good as this shoe, and so all I see here is disappointment.
It's about half is good, and the half that's not good is where it got chopped off. Because the design, everything Sacai actually works with the style of the shoe.
I think part of the problem is actually, I really like the kind of mummy tape pattern, and I like how high it goes, but it works really well with a mid to high top. Yep. Because it goes so high.
And it balances itself out.
Right. With the low, it just feels like there's too much missing off the top of this, for me personally. So
I do wonder if they clean it up a bit, if I'd change my opinion a little, but the high tops are nice. These are nice high tops.
Yeah. So
From box.
I think that's that. I don't know what else. I also like the color blocking on the high tops or the mid. The mid's better. I like the black and gray. I like the brown. This tan is really nice. I don't know that it goes the best with the red.
It's a cloth nubuck too. It's not suede.
I like
it's like
it though.
A microfiber.
This material does feel really, really nice.
It does.
It's really soft. I do like that. And actually that's one area that I think this shoe is better, because the leather on this guy, to me, feel it. I mean, it feels like cheap blazer leather. It's not good.
Yep. So one thing that's interesting, whenever you do these double layers, depending on which color is the dark and which color is the light, it completely changes the shoe. So it could be the brown on the red doesn't give it as much contrast as the black and the light gray. Because that black and the light gray is actually really nice. And then contrasting the white. This color combo I do dig as well, but I think it's also because of this microfiber they used.
Right.
If it was leather, it probably wouldn't work.
So I think overall, everything about this shoe would be great if they had made it a mid or high top.
Yeah.
I cannot get over this, and I'm not a fan overall.
I can't stop noticing it now that we see it.
All right, I think we're done with this shoe, right?
Yeah.
Analyzing it. We can let's see if we can make a little bit of room. We can.
You're good.
We can stack them on top. There we go. All right. So now this box came from End. And let me get. Oh, look, that's pretty cool.
That's nice. It says End on it.
Yep.
So for those that don't know, it's like 90 degrees out here right now. So
you can see I'm telling the truth. Came from N. And hopefully, is it taped? We have a slight issue. Anyone got a key on them?
I do not.
Can I get the knife?
I think I got a key. I do have a key.
I want to get a knife.
Safety first.
Knife first. That's not safe.
Is that it? Oh, that's it. All right, so I will let you do the honors on that one too.
All right, Max, I'll hold the box.
And in a box with the letter.
Nope, that's probably the receipt.
Just in case, you should open the letter.
Bring the whole box out, please.
An Adidas.
Right,
it's an Adidas. It has Adidas. Adidas. It's this brand new.
Oh, there you go.
It's the money. It's the money.
You got to show the camera.
You like-
walk it in front.
You like money?
Flip it around to the other side. The other side's pretty amazing.
This is the money shoe. Money shoe. Pure money. And it has a money wing.
All right, Max.
Wait,
let's,
does that go on the other side too? Then it's like
So this shoe is hilarious because I saw it on the End draws basically, and I didn't know anything about this shoe. I didn't know anything about, what's his name? Jeremy Scott, who's I think the head designer of Moschino, I think. But apparently he's done this design for some time that dates really far back, and this is kind of a reinvention of an old collab for the first time in a long time. He's done other money shoes before. I didn't know if it was hype or not. I didn't know if it was going to be hard to get. But I just said it's a shoe that looks like money that has a giant wing flap. I'm going to try. And then I got an email saying, you've won the draw. And I was like, when the heck am I ever going to wear these?
So, I really dig these shoes.
You want weird looks at the store, put those on.
These shoes are dope. It's a canvas material with the design. The wing, if you undo all of the laces, it is removable. Something I've noticed just now. I'm not sure I'd wear it with the wing, or the first thing I'd do is remove the wing. I think personally, without the wing, I could make these into a daily.
I kind of agree, but the wing is kind of what puts it over the top and makes it all that much more epic.
Walk around with the Red Bull and you're golden.
These are really well done.
They are really well done.
I mean, the quality on these in hand is really nice.
When you look at the stitching and the level of detail just on the triple stripe, you look at how the stitching matches up in the cut of the leather, it's really nice.
Look at the embroidery on the wing itself. The embroidery on the wing itself is just gorgeous.
It looks like it was, I would have to imagine it was laser cut to get that precision, but it wasn't. This part right here, I mean, it's cut with precision, but you don't see the heat marks of what a laser would do.
So the only thing I don't like about this, and I don't know if it was a copyright issue, I mean, I'm sure the US government would not want real bills exactly copied. I mean, but it's fabric, but Jeremy Scott put his face on the bill instead of using George Washington or a president. And that's the only takeaway from the shoe that I really don't care for. I mean, I don't know who he is. I don't think most people would look that closely to know.
That looks like Loki.
But that's like pretty pretentious, right? Like I'm the designer of the shoe and I put my face on money and I put the money and my face all over the shoe and
Jeremy Scott, if you're watching, you do you, because I would have done the same thing.
And you look like Loki.
And by the way, if you want to be an honorary member of Icy Hot, reach out.
Yeah. Happy to put you on the show.
And you look like Loki.
I do like it. I do like it, and I think part of the problem with this shoe off, I don't know if it's a problem or a good thing. I think we are too like-minded. And so we often easily come to the same conclusion. But where are you going on this? I'll let you go first.
Yeah, these are money. I'd wear these and I'd wear these every day versus the Sacai's. Now, having said that, if I compare them to the highs, now we have a bit of a battle.
See, you know what the problem is I came here, he's completely in the dark, and I knew exactly that's how it would unfold because I felt the same way. This shoe with that is an issue. It's a non-starter for me. I just can't. That's too, it's over the top silly. Like it's a design element that was done intentionally and it just doesn't fly. This is a wing with money. It flies. Literally. I like this, but also like you, this shoe gives this shoe a run for its money when it comes to everyday wear.
You know, there's something simplistic with Nike that I think they figured out because they have ways to make things go hype, but it's also classic, right? That's why a lot of the Dunks and the Air Force Ones, they could be 20 years old and you'd rock them today.
Right. All right, so this doesn't even need to go to a special guest judge decision, which is good because they're off getting their nails done.
That's so true.
Wait,
so we've got 2 votes for the money shoe, and we'll let Max chime in just because he's here. What are you going? Money shoe. It's unanimous.
The money.
All right, Max, read us out. What's the outro this time?
What's an outro?
Yeah, say
read us out.
Thanks for watching. Blah blah
Thanks
blah.
for watching, and I don't know.
See you next time.
See you next time, and also give us money.
And then
please.
do the boom thing, because that's when I cut the tape.
Boom, chicken like a baby, bam, bye.
These are actually really dope.